This is WBRZ News 2 at 6.
First on the news at 6 o'clock, a deputy-involved shooting that was initially swept under the rug in West Baton Rouge reopened after the WBRZ investigative unit submitted a public records request last month.
That shooting involved a reserve deputy who used his personal weapon to shoot at a car, which took off from a traffic stop. The investigative unit and Chris Nakamoto here now with the video and the reports which spell out problems for that deputy involved.
Sylvia Michael, initially a deputy claimed he saw someone in the car wave a gun. That's when a reserve deputy in the passenger seat opened fire on the car with his personal weapon, since the sheriff's office doesn't issue service weapons to reserve deputies. Tonight, law enforcement experts and sources tell us there's serious problems with this officer's actions.
You're about to watch shocking actions by a West Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's deputy in this 2-minute dash cam video, as a deputy and reserve deputy pulled over a vehicle on I-10 last June. The vehicle, a Lexus SUV, was flagged by drug interdiction units because it didn't have a license plate.
Stop! Put that vehicle in park! God, get in! Shots fired!
A reserve deputy identified as Sean Paradisi, working that night, got spooked and sprayed the car with bullets, firing at least 5 shots into the back of the vehicle.
75 headquarters, shot fired in pursuit of 1 westbound.
Paradisi was fired from his reserve role in February, even though this incident happened 8 months earlier. A criminal investigation was opened last month when this public records request was sent to the sheriff's office.
The matter was brought back to our attention when you had sent over the public records request.
Tonight, these internal affairs reports obtained through that public records request are raising questions about what happened last June. The Lexus was registered to former Port Allen Police Chief Esdras Brown, and he was unaware until the call, and upon checking, he found that his vehicle had been stolen from behind a locked gate. The reports note that's where things get even more interesting. Agent Sean Paradisi had live-streamed the incident on his Facebook training page, Triple I Solutions by Sean Paradisi. Note, Sean Paradisi is a well-known interdiction officer who travels around the country teaching classes on interdiction. When he was asked about it, he said he deleted the video. The reports also say Paradisi used his personal firearm, and not one issued by the West Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office that night. But the incident was so concerning, Paradisi was fired from his reserve role in February, because shooting into a fleeing car is not the type of training West Baton Rouge teaches.
Deputy Paradisi, by recommendations from those administrators here, was to be removed from his status as a reserve deputy. So that action was taken upon learning of this incident.
The reports go on to say Paradisi fired at the Lexus because he saw the driver point a gun at the deputy who got out of the car. Those facts are in dispute tonight, as the sheriff's office says no gun was found, and it's unclear whether a gun was even in the car. 2 suspects were arrested, but the driver of the Lexus, to this day, still hasn't been located.
This matter was very concerning for us here at the sheriff's office. Immediate action was taken, and his reserve deputy commission was removed, and he was removed from service.
And you guys are currently investigating it, or it's another entity that's investigating?
All matters are under investigation.
We've learned the West Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office reopened the case a year after it was closed.
Put that vehicle in park! God, get in! Shots fired!
Generating an incident report on the date of our public records request.
District Attorney Tony Clayton says the first time he saw the video was after the WBRZ investigative unit requested it. Clayton says his office will follow the evidence and is pleased a full investigation is now being conducted. Clayton says he was emphatic that he wanted an outside agency investigating this case and believes the West Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office should not have investigated itself initially. Clayton says this is not the first time he's told them that. He used the Mandy Miller case as an example. The former West Baton Rouge employee was eventually convicted in federal court. Sylvia?